Another great game by our guys today, man, in all aspects. Again, offensively, on the mound, defensively, and to go out and win and secure that series today was huge. So we're excited about it. We're going to enjoy it tonight, but wake up tomorrow ready to do something special.
You talk about both of your, 2 games in a row, your starters go deep. Just can you kind of talk about how big that is, especially just kind of urgency at this point.
Well, they know that they got to put the pitching staff on their back, and they're the alphas of the staff that needs to go out there and do what they did last weekend and do what they did this weekend, and that sets us up. We got a lot of options tomorrow. We got a lot of guys that have been patiently waiting and so forth. So what Billy and Niko has done is put us in a position to allow us to have a lot of options and stuff. So I couldn't be more proud of those guys. And jokingly, I said, hey, get ready. You're going to throw 100-plus pitches and do your job and work out of your own messes. So they've done it, and hopefully they'll continue.
I think that there are plenty of pitchers who maybe if they endured what happened at Georgia State could have possibly leaked into future performances or outings, but it doesn't really seem like it's happened with those two in particular. Why do you think that is?
Well, you can't. We buried it in Georgia State. After we won that game on Sunday, I talked to the pitching staff. I said, guys, go behind that fence and do whatever you got to do. Just leave it all here because this isn't a reflection of who we are. It was just one of those weekends. So you can't let it, carry on. Baseball, there's so much failure involved with it, whether you're a hitter or a pitcher and stuff. You got to grow and learn from it. I think our guys have done a good job of that.
Are you familiar with Ozzie Pratt's walkout song in any way?
Well, it sounds pretty catchy, that's for sure. I like it. The fans seem to like it. No, I couldn't tell you anything about it. I never heard it before until I played that first time here. So if it's working for him and it looks like it is, I hope he continues.
Speaking of Ozzie, I know obviously you coach a lot of kids, but what makes Ozzie really unique in his own way, just from coaching him?
Ozzie is, man, he beats to his own drum, man. He's real steady. He doesn't get too up, too down. Just very, very consistent. He's a great ball player. He loves baseball. He has a great baseball mind. And, I think his biggest attribute is just that he doesn't get sped up. He doesn't let the moment get too big for him. And, he's played 2 years at the D1 level at BYU, so he's got experience, and it kind of shows.
How do you kind of find him in the transfer portal? What made him kind of just stand out?
Well, we had a relationship with his dad, and we knew Ozzie, through the summer ball circuits, when he was doing all that stuff. And, so they reach out to us saying he was thinking about, transferring, getting in, and liked us, and we like him. So it was just a perfect match. When you lose a guy like Dustin Dickerson, that we're so accustomed to at shortstop, to get a guy that's come in and done a great job. He really has. And, so very fortunate that he chose us.
That last pitch that Chandler threw for the strikeout, was that a change? Or?
Last pitch Chandler threw for a strikeout. I'm trying to think. No, that was a slider.
Slider?
That was a slider, yep, slider.
Just in the series so far, it feels like the offense put together really good innings. How do you feel like they've kind of complimented themselves, just kind of, helping turn the tide, I guess?
Well, I think it hadn't been just 1 or 2 guys. Yesterday we had, 6 guys with multiple hits, and today I think there was 5 guys that contributed out of the lineup. And Davis Gillespie, even though he might not have showed for a hit, he was on base, I think, 3 times and stuff. So anytime you just keep turning over that lineup, man, and just, pushing it forward and stuff like that. So offense is doing a great job. Coach Creel, Coach Rose, Coach Brewer done a great job with those guys. And, we need them to continue doing what they've been doing.
You got a chance to sweep tomorrow again. Do you do anything differently on this Sunday?
Well, no. They know. These guys, we're at a point, I don't know how many games we got left, 7, 8 games, whatever it is, that everyone's important. For us to add to that tradition of excellent sign, everyone's important. So they're going to be ready to play, and you just got to go out there and not worry about what the result's going to be. Just go play a great game of baseball.
Last one for Coach. Coach, what have you seen from your defenders? Pitching's looked great, but it seems like these guys haven't really let much get past them this weekend.
They're doing their job, that's their job. Whatever position they're playing is to go catch it, throw it, whatever it is, and they're playing with confidence, and and I really feel like we're at a point now, and it's taken a little bit where I genuinely think they expect to win every time, and that's a powerful thing. Teams of the past, we felt it, we saw it, and when you see that, you can kind of step back a little bit. So I think this group is kind of feeling that, and and it's a great, powerful thing.
Niko, First and foremost, really good outing. Of course, what's kind of been the key over these past couple starts?
Yeah, thank you. Over the past couple starts, just attacking hitters, really going at them, not letting just stuff get away from me.
Did you change anything at all from after that Georgia State series, or was it just kind of the same old?
No, I didn't, it was nothing needed to change. It was just keep going at it, keep the same mindset, keep attacking hitters.
You hit those two guys, and then how do you not unravel right there? I mean, what was kind of the key to settling back down?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really give too much thought into hitting guys. I mean, it happens. It's always been something that Coach Ozzie preaches. But just staying at it. I mean, it's not an option to unravel or give in. Got to compete. Got to keep going for the team.
Obviously, the series is not done yet, but you guys have done a good job as a staff of just like going deep into games. 100 pitches today. I believe Billy had over 100 last night. At this point of the season, is that something you guys kind of build toward? How do you do that?
Yeah, we've definitely built towards that all season, but with the injuries and kind of our pitching staff kind of a little thin in the back end, that's what we need to do. Me and Billy, as our two starters right now, need to go deep in games, and just so we have enough bullets and as many guys as possible for Sunday.
What was just working for you today? I mean, 113 pitches, a career high for you. Just what was the go-to pitch for you?
Cutter was a go-to pitch today. It was playing pretty well.
What can you say just about the guys playing behind you? I mean, you were locked in with a ton of strikeouts and people behind you making plays. How cool is it whenever you have somebody like your roommate hyping you up as y'all are walking back to the dugout?
Yeah, it's fun. When we're making plays behind us, I mean, that just gives me more confidence just to fill it up and let them work.
What would you kind of say is maybe the motto and mentality of the pitching staff right now? You mentioned it, a lot of injuries. Will went down last week or so. Kind of thin at the top. What's kind of holding you guys together?
I'd say me and Billy have done a good job, just like I said, getting deep in games and kind of giving us a chance in the back end. And then Kobe Allen has been doing a great job in the closer role and Cross and Chase Adams and everybody just coming in, attacking hitters and filling it up.
You mentioned about how it's important for you and Billy to, go along into these starts, just given the circumstances. Is that something coaches have talked to you guys about, or is it more just kind of a realization?
Yeah, it's more of a realization, just kind of not something we've ever talked about. Coach Oz is never going to put that added pressure on us, but we know we were kind of thin, but getting us deep just opens up for so many opportunities later in the weekend.
Is this going to be? It's been talked about. You guys are 1-5 in games. You have a chance to sweep. Is that the formula to finally maybe break that trend?
Yeah, I mean that obviously definitely helps. We're not going to say it's just like random that we've lost on Sundays. We haven't pitched it well enough, but expect us to come out tomorrow and fill it up and attack hitters.
Ozzie, how did you come to picking out your current walkout song?
I don't know. My buddy said they'd laugh at it if I picked it, and I was like, all right, if y'all laugh at it, like that's good enough for me. And the other one kind of wasn't like working as well, so I was like, okay, I'm very superstitious. So whenever I don't have a good game, I switch the showers before the game, the shower heads, and like I'll make sure because one shower head's better than the other shower head.
Do you play Rattling Bog, or do the guys play that, or?
Yes, sir. We all play it. A lot in the fall, not now, because we got baseball to play. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty fun.
Whenever you hit that home run, did you expect it to go out of the park?
No, not at all. I kind of just golfed it. Like if I go watch it, I assure you, I was just on the fairway and kind of just went. Wind probably helped it, but hey, one out, home run's a home run.
Obviously, in this series, you guys have won 2 in a row, and I feel like the offenses really complement one another. How do you feel like you guys bounce off each other,
I think just like momentum, like just building momentum through everything. Like D-Mac gets on base almost every time, like his bread and butter, just a little bloop into the ground, but he's so fast. Like I like to give him crap about that. But every time he's hit a home run, I've hit a home run. So he's got to hit one this week, or else I'm going to give him crap that he's only got 2 and I got 3. And we'll fight about that at some point. So, but everybody else, like Peta, he hit that ball really well, really hard.
Slade hits it really hard. Everybody just hits it really hard. It's just all about if it's going to drop, because we hit a lot of balls right at people. But they're dropping pretty lately.
Ozzie, talk about a little about your general approach, your mentality at the plate. You're like one of the more aggressive hitters in the lineup.
I kind of just, before I was trying to a little bit more timid up there, like, okay, let's not strike out. Now I'm just like, I'm gonna hit it hard. Like, I get up there, I feel like I have a good enough eyes that like I can see spin, I can see something. So I just really going up there and just taking a hack now, for the most part. I don't know. Just
Works.
yeah.
What's it going to take for you guys to finally end the streak of not coming up with a sweep?
Just winning tomorrow, basically. I guess just as simple as that. Just really keeping our heads in the game and going out and playing our hardest game tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a really good team on the other side. Obviously, you know, they've kind of ruled the Sun Belt for some time. So just kind of, you know, winning these 2 games, especially with about 9 games left now, what's this kind of do for your momentum, I guess?
I don't really understand what you just said. Can you rephrase that?
Yeah, for sure. Coastal's a pretty good team on the other side. Winning these 2 games of the series with just a handful of games left. What's this do for your momentum?
I think it really shifts it, like, especially playing at home. Like, it's really fun playing at home. I heard their place got a boombox. That's why all their stats are so high, because it's like 310 down the line with the wind blowing. But, I mean, they're a good team. But, I mean, we're just going to keep playing, like, go out, win tomorrow, and just keep it going, keep it rolling.
Are your shoes something you're superstitious about? I see, like, you got a lot of wear and tear compared to other people.
I mean, for the most part, I just like these ones. Like, they're pretty comfy. They've just been with me all year.
So there's no just significance to them. It's just what's been working for you.
The other ones, I don't really like them that much. They're high tops. I don't like high top cleats. So, yeah, these ones work.
So what happens if like those give out on you? Are you just like, does the superstition get the best of you?
No, I might just go barefoot at that point. But I don't really know. I mean, I'd have to figure it out. I think they should last. I pick at them sometimes, but they work for me.
Did they last to the end of June?
Yeah, they're gonna last till next. I'll probably be wearing them at practice next fall. Like, you don't give up something that works.
Thank you, Ozzie.